Dear sisters and brothers, good evening and welcome to today's session of Being Heartful Every Day, a joyful adventure. This program is being conducted to commemorate the 125th birth anniversary year of Revered Babuji Maharaj. We are now in week 32 and the day 222. The topic for this week, the quality for the week which we are trying to develop is love for the Guru. So my name is Prasanna Krishna. I'll be facilitating today's program. Before we begin, I think apologies for yesterday's session. I think there was a technical glitch and we could not do the session yesterday. However, welcome today to this session. Before we start the program, a very gentle reminder to all of us that we should try to remember one or two people in our friends and family circle who have not started Heartfulness and send them the link to the master classes by Tachi so that they can go through it and start Heartfulness. Also, this program being Heartful Every Day is being very well received by everybody. And if you know of any practitioners who are already doing Heartfulness but have not been able to register for this, please send the link to them. So, to start off the program, we'll go through the reading part of it. The day before yesterday, we are talking about the science of how to begin the morning meditation. What is the science behind it? Daji, in this article, A User Guide to Living Part 2, spoke about 4 things which are important for meditation, which is part of the principle 1, which is the time, the place, the position, and the purity. He spoke about 4 things. We completed reading the first 2, that is, we completed the time and the place. Today, we move on to the posture. Traditionally, meditators have sat upright in the cross-legged position on the floor. Why this cross-legged position? Crossing the legs creates a contraction in the lower body so that the energy in the limbs is drawn inward rather than being dissipated outward. The contraction starts from below and proceeds gradually upwards because of its upward tendency. In order to go upwards, we start contracting from below. We bring the legs to one steady pose, and this is known in yoga as asana. The word asana comes from the Sanskrit root as, which means to sit. The original asana was a sitting pose for meditation. Patanjali explained in his Yoga Sutras, find a steady and comfortable sitting posture so that you can relax your efforts and allow your consciousness to merge with the infinite. And you will become free from the impact of dualities of existence. Babuji wrote, within quotes, as far as possible, develop the habit of sitting in one and the same pose. Quotes complete. This is the purpose of asana. It paves our way to the ultimate. The posture can remain the same and the physical body will become like an antenna, attuned to the great source, the very thing we take up in meditation in order to attain our objective. I think this is a very important paragraph. I'll just read it once more. The purpose of asana, this is the purpose of asana. It paves our way to the ultimate. The posture then can remain the same and our physical body will become an antenna, attuned with the great source, the very thing we take up in meditation in order to attain our objective. We sit in an upright position rather than in a crooked position. When we sit in an upright position rather than in a crooked position, the energy can flow up the spinal cord without any obstruction. It also indicates alertness, a healthy disposition, and freshness of the body. In this book, Raja Yoga, Swami Vivekananda explains that a lot of activity goes on in the body when we meditate. Nerve currents will have to be displaced and given a new channel. New sorts of vibrations will begin, and the whole constitution will be remodeled, as it were. But the main part of the activity will lie along the spinal column. So that the one thing necessary for the posture to hold the spinal column free, sitting erect, holding the three parts, the chest, neck, and the head in a straight line. Let the whole weight of the body be supported by the ribs. And then you have an easy, natural posture with the spine straight. Swami Vivekananda also suggested how we can maintain this alignment of the spinal column and the brain. Within quotes, say to yourself that you are firmly seated and nothing can move you. Then mention the perfection of the body bit by bit, from head to foot. Think of it as being clear as crystal and as a perfect vessel to sail over the sea of life. Babaji explains further. Performing meditation in an upright sitting pose can be thought to be the most advantageous from very ancient times. Because in that position, the flow of the divine grace descends straight into the seeker. If a seeker sits crookedly or in an unsteady pose, the flow of effulgence will necessarily be impeded or disturbed. The seeker will thus be deprived of the full benefit of the descent. Therefore, in order to get the greatest spiritual benefit, one must sit in a proper, steady pose. Performing this, the highlighted portion, performing meditation in an upright sitting pose has been thought of to be the most advantageous from very ancient times. Because it is in that position that the flow of the divine grace descends straight into the seeker. Let's take a pause for today and introspect on what Daji has mentioned about the importance of the posture. Why is it so important to maintain a proper posture? And 9 o'clock we'll start the universal prayer. Let's introspect on what we did for the next couple of minutes. There is 1 minute left for 9 p.m. today. I think I just want to talk about what is important for today and tomorrow. See, tomorrow the United Nations has declared December 21st as the World Meditation Day. This is the first time this day is being observed across the globe. There's never a World Meditation Day observed till now. In fact, Daji mentioned in one of his talks recently that he had written to the Prime Minister's office that we should start celebrating a World Meditation Day on February 2nd, which was Revered Pujya Lalaji Maharaj's birthday. But in its wisdom, the government of India and the United Nations have picked December 21st as the World Meditation Day. There's a lot of focus going on in this. I think we should all give a special importance to the universal prayer today because we want more and more people to participate in this. So let's get into a very, very subtle and prayerful attitude, hearts filled with love and devotion and faith, so that this can reach each and every soul in this universe, and pray that all brothers and sisters are being filled with love and devotion, and real faith is growing stronger in them. I think the words are very meaningful, very deep, but I think the attitude with which we pray and our heart being full of love and devotion and faith is very important. Let's remember that. हम आराम से बैठेंगे और सभी भाई बहन और ये प्रार्थना करेंगे, बड़ी प्रार्थना भाव में पूरा डूब के हम ये प्रार्थना करेंगे कि सभी भाई बहन प्रेम और भक्ति से भर रहे हैं और उनमें सच्ची श्रद्धा दृढ़ होती जा रही है। कल आप जैसे जानते हैं वर्ल्ड मेडिटेशन डे है, तो इसकी वजह से हम सभी भाई बहनों से कोई के लिए ये प्रार्थना करेंगे कि उनका प्रेम भक्ति और श्रद्धा ज्यादा बढ़ते जाए। उसके लिए अपना हृदय में पूरा प्रेम भक्ति और श्रद्धा भर के एक बड़ी गहरा प्रार्थना भाव में डूब के ये प्रार्थना करेंगे कि सभी भाई बहन प्रेम और भक्ति से भर रहे हैं और उनमें सच्ची श्रद्धा दृढ़ होती जा रही है। One other thing is, today being a Friday, let's continue our universal prayer for about 8 to 9 minutes. After that, I'll interrupt and say that we can all start sitting with Daji. Today is Friday, so the master will be giving us a sitting, and let's continue till 9:30. Let's begin our universal prayer. Let's slowly slip into meditation. Master will be giving us all a sitting till 9:30. Let's continue our meditation till 9:30. We can gently open our eyes. With this, we come to the end of today's program. One very important thing to discuss today is the fact that tomorrow is World Meditation Day. So let's all join hands with the masters to ensure that meditation reaches each and every person in this universe. Imagine a situation where out of the 7 to 8 billion people in this world, 1 to 2 billion people are sitting and meditating. We have an opportunity to change the entire world. And like the masters keep saying, he is always doing his part. But we as his disciples, as practitioners of Sahaj Marga, as Abhyasis, need to channelize our prayers with the right attitude and deep feeling so that his work can reach each and every soul in this universe. So let's all spend the night in this very prayerful, deep state of absorbency and pray that the goal of the masters be achieved. So see you all tomorrow at 6 a.m. Let's sit for a bedtime prayer and continue our prayers throughout the night. Thank you, namaste, and good night.